Welcome back, Pastor Gary. Guys, we're going to wrap up Revelation chapter 12 today. We're going to talk about the woman who is persecuted. And look at verse 13. Now, when the dragon, of course, that is Satan, that saw that he had been cast out to the earth, he persecuted the woman that represents Israel and God's children, who gave birth to the male child. That is, Jesus was born in Israel. But the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness to her place, where she was nourished for a time and times and a half a time, for the presence from the presence of the serpent. So the serpent spewed water out of his mouth like a flood water after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away by the flood. But the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon had spewed out of his mouth. And the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went to make war with the rest of her offspring, who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Now let's talk about it just for a moment. Okay, so what's happening is Satan was thrown out of heaven, as we have seen, and he's going to persecute Israel and God's children. However, God's going to provide a place of refuge when they have a place of escape, a place of refuge for Israel to be nourished for 3.5 years, according to verse 14. Wings of a great eagle. That represents God's hand of deliverance. And we think about it, John didn't know modern technology. Perhaps that is an airplane that will deliver God's people to this place of refuge. And Satan tries to destroy Israel by a flood, verse 15. The earth opened up to capture the flood to protect Israel, verse 16. And Satan becomes enraged and sets out to attack Israel and Christians, all God's children, verse 17. And so he's going to try hard. So, summarize. Israel, the Jewish people who are on earth during the Great Tribulation period, God's going to put them on an airplane, send them to a place safer of refuge, perhaps, to Israel. And Satan's going to send a mighty flood to Israel, a great flood. God's going to open up the earth to swallow up the waters and save Israel. And so then he's going to get so mad that he couldn't destroy Israel by the flood. He's going to come after Christians throughout the world. And so be prepared. Be ready. Get your heart right with Christ. The day is coming.